Wow, just staggering. Holy cow. This is probably the most important and impressive modern day hockey card that we've brokered in our history. In 2005, both Ovechkin and Crosby, entered the league, and at that time, the Cup RPA that we see here, that also became a brand which became as iconic and important as it gets in the market. Of course, the RPA is limited to just 99. And then, I would say all the way up to McDavid, and his RPA Cup rookie is it kind of like takes that 15-year process or 10-year process from the '05 Crosby's up until, McDavid and his, 2015 productions and such. And it's one of these cards that represents the brand and the player. It's as good as it gets from hockey. And then what we have here is literally the only BGS 10. It's the single finest copy that exists in the world of this highly coveted issue. It's just staggering. You kind of look at it and you have to take a double take. It's been eons since we've had this card offered in any form of high grade, nevertheless a BGS 10. To think that this is the one and only in the world, and it will probably always be the only one, says an awful lot. And when we kind of try to consider the multipliers that take place on these highly coveted rookie cards, it's anyone's guess, where this card should land in terms of market value. But we're delighted to have it in the auction, and we're delighted to be featuring it, to the bidding community, to set the tone of what is the best of the best, and what is the best of the best worth. It's one of these cards that will be basically a museum piece that people will speak about for some time, and it'll always be the one that people reference as being one of the most iconic and important modern day hockey cards in the world. So we're absolutely delighted to feature it, and I consider this to be one of the more important investment opportunities that we've had from modern hockey in our career. This particular example, of course, serial number 52 of 99. The autograph appears just about perfectly struck. And obviously, aesthetically, the card, from a card stock perspective, is about as good as you're ever going to hope for. I mean, it's a virtually perfect card. Edges and corners, immaculate, completely uncirculated throughout. We have a corner subgrade of a 9.5. We look at the corners looking for flaws. I mean, at that level of a subgrade, there's really not a lot to show. Doing the best we can to kind of show these things at their corners, but it's not anything that we can really show much wear. The card is virtually perfect. So yeah, all told, I think it sums it up as just being one of these cards that, here it is, available now. You'll probably never see it again. It's important to kind of take stock in how important the issue is, and then relatively speaking, knowing that whatever it brings will become the basement of what people reference the value for the future. From an investment perspective, that's an exciting opportunity. So again, absolutely delighted to have this in the auction. Really encourage investors to take a close look, and we wish everyone the best of luck with the bidding.